In the late 1980s and early 1990s, while working as a software engineer at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, Tim Berners-Lee was frustrated by how difficult it was for scientists using different computers to share data. To solve this, he combined the concept of hypertext, clickable links, with the existing structure of the Internet, the physical network of connected computers. By 1990, he had single-handedly built the foundational components of the modern web: HTML, HTML technology, the code to write web pages; HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, the language computers use to request and send those pages; URLs, Uniform Resource Locators, the unique digital addresses for websites; the first web browser and web server. The fascinating part of the story isn't just how he built it, but how he protected it from being commercialized or locked down. In the early 1990s, Berners-Lee's World Wide Web wasn't the only system trying to organize the Internet. A competing system developed by the University of Minnesota called Gopher was actually much more popular at the time. However, in the spring of 1993, the University of Minnesota made a critical strategic error. They announced they were going to start charging licensing fees. Charging fees to certain companies using Gopher server software. Almost overnight, the internet community panicked, fearing that a single university would control and monetize the portal to global information. Recognizing this threat, Tim Berners-Lee aggressively lobbied his managers at CERN to do the exact opposite. He argued that for a global web to truly work, it could not be owned by anyone. It had to be a universal, open standard. On April 30, 1993, CERN issued a historic half-page formal document signed by its directors. It placed the World Wide Web source code and protocols entirely into the public domain, completely royalty-free. By refusing to patent his creation or charge royalties, Berners-Lee walked away from what could have easily made him one of the wealthiest individuals on the planet. Instead, his decision triggered an immediate explosion of global innovation, allowing anyone from hobbyists to massive tech startups to build websites and browsers without paying a dime in licensing fees. Today, he remains an active advocate for a decentralized, human-centered web through the World Wide Web Consortium, W3C, constantly pushing back against the corporatization and data monopolization